This property literally was handed to me on a silver platter. This beautiful, lovely homeowner reached out to me based on my mailers. It was a come list me kind of call, and those are the very best calls. Now, this deal showed when I list a property, I'm also very careful with, do I want to interact with this person? Is this homeowner someone that I could work with, and someone who I want to expand my energy, my resources, and my talent into bringing him or her a buyer? And with this particular homeowner, Mr. Kevin, he is amazing, and I was so happy that I agreed to work with him, as he just made everything very pleasant, so much so that every time I came here to show the property or to speak with Mr. Kevin, it didn't feel like work. It never felt like work when I showed the property, ever. Let me just get a different view over here, and you can see how lovely the house is and how well he took care and maintained. You see this, all this work. This is love he poured into this property that I believe he was born in. This beautiful white President Street limestone. Mr. Kevin was born in, and he felt now the time was ready to move on. He was ready to move on, and I am so lucky that he chose me to bring him his perfect buyer. And this deal goes to show that you trust your instincts. You have to trust your instincts. As I came out of another deal in where my instinct said to run for the hills, when I began conversing with a particular homeowner, a seller, it was an investment property, and this investment property owner reached out to me. This was almost a year ago, and my instinct said run, but I didn't listen to that sixth sense, and that deal did not turn out well. No surprise there. And in this deal, I was so happy to work with such a savvy and respectful homeowner that this goes to show, when you have an instinct, listen to it. That's something that entrepreneurs have to sharpen, and I still need to work on my sixth sense. My instinct, it's not quite where I want it to be, but it's getting there. And this deal was a win for me, and hopefully I'll only have wins from here on. Also, it should be noted that this house was sold without any advertisement whatsoever. Literally zero advertisement, as per Mr. Kevin's directives. And whatever my sellers ask, whatever they want, they get. That's the respect and the service and level of commitment and fiduciary that I have to my sellers. Mr. Kevin did not want me to not broadcast, in which I typically do. I have a broadcast group. He asked not to be broadcasted, not to be put on a local site. We do have in this community a local website. Nothing. Forget about no big ass signs. Not even to put on a local website. And he said, and I respect that. So I said, Mr. Kevin, how would you like me to get your aspirational price? And he said, make phone calls. Back to basics. And that's what I did. And that's how I brought Mr. Kevin his $2.4 million cash buyer. Have a wonderful day.